Are you feeling frustrated after spending hours crafting the perfect resume? You're not alone. Many qualified candidates face the same problem. Their resumes get overlooked despite showcasing their skills and experience. This video will unveil 7 hidden resume mistakes that could be sabotaging your chances even for your dream jobs. We'll equip you with the knowledge to write a resume that gets noticed by hiring managers and lands you that interview. Let's start with mistake number 1, which is leaving out important details at the top. So most people do know in their contact section to include their full name, their phone number, and email address so a recruiter can contact them. Definitely stay away from giving your full street address, because that's a little dicey for privacy reasons. So just give the city and state that you live in. However, a lot of people don't know they can go beyond just that. If you have relevant professional materials like a shortened link to your professional social media profile, an online portfolio or website, go ahead and include anything that speaks to the quality of your work. Mistake number 2 is forgetting a resume summary. Remember, the top of your resume is prime real estate. It's the first and sometimes the only thing that a recruiter will read. So take advantage of that by asking yourself, what do I want to be 100% sure that this potential employer knows about me? Then, craft a strategic resume summary in 2 to 3 sentences, and putting it right beneath your contact information, describing the most important skills, qualifications, and experiences that set you up for success in this role, and then how that is going to help this company meet their business goals. Mistake number 3 is including hobbies or references. Resume space is so precious, and when it comes to hobbies and references, those are non-standard, not mandatory sections of your resume. If an employer wants them, they will ask for them either separately or when you're filling out a job application. Don't just assume that they're going to need them, and therefore sacrifice space on your resume that otherwise would be much better used. And sort of a similar thought when it comes to extra sections that are a little bit more standard. So this I'm talking about awards, achievements, publications, those kinds of sections. In that case, include them only because you've really thought about it and realized that those sections are going to be highly relevant to the role that you're applying to. We want to make sure that everything that we include on our resume is enhancing and elevating, rather than obscuring or cluttering the most important parts of our professional offering. Mistake number 4 is leaving out or misplacing your skills section. Your skills section is an excellent opportunity to align yourself with the needs of the job. It's recommended to only include around 5 skills, because otherwise you'll go overboard and look like you're losing that sense of professional focus. However, don't assume that you should always list the same 5 skills for every job that you apply to. In fact, even jobs within the same company, industry, or with the same role title will always have a slightly nuanced version of what the ideal candidate for that role would look like. So go back to that job description and look for any overlap between what they're looking for and the skills that you can offer. Then, in your skills section, describe what you're providing in that exact same language to show that you're really angling for and targeting the needs of this job in particular. Generally, the skills section should go at the very bottom of your resume, unless you are applying for a job that requires many technical, hard skills. So those would be skills where that pre-existing knowledge and training is critical to being able to perform the essential functions of the job. So things like computer programming, foreign language fluency, various engineering qualifications, etc. If that's the case, then you want to elevate that skills section. I'd recommend putting it beneath the resume summary and above your work history. That's because you don't want your resume to be tossed out the window just because the recruiter couldn't quickly identify that you have the ability to perform the essential duties of the job. Before we continue, it has come to our notice that of all the persons who watch our videos, about 60% are not subscribed to our YouTube channel. If you are one of these people, we urge you to please subscribe now. Subscribing to this channel helps us and makes the YouTube algorithm bring up our videos to more people. We promise you that the more subscribers we have, we will keep bringing you better videos, loaded with even more interesting and free relocation information. Thank you so much. Now back to the video. Mistake number 5 is inconsistent or busy design. Now, most people know to proofread for spelling or grammar mistakes, and they often catch all of them before submitting. However, it's much more common to let formatting inconsistencies slip through the cracks. So for example, here, are you using periods after your bullet points or not? Are you indenting all of your bullet points to a certain degree? Are your margins equal? Are you bolding certain types of text every time? There's no right or wrong here, but the important thing is to choose one, and then stick with it in every single case. In a different but related vein, there's no need to include photos, graphics, colored fonts, fonts of 2 different sizes or more than 2 different styles. Just keep it to 2 in that case. That's because by allowing your resume to be clean, professional, and consistent, you give your experience the chance to speak for itself. Mistake number 6 is describing work experience without impact. Lots of people just list their job duties or daily tasks when they talk about their work history. Even if they mention achievements, they don't always say how important those were. To get noticed, show what you did for the company, not just what you did. Start each point with strong action words like launched, increased, or improved. This shows you took charge, not that you just did what you were told. After you say what you did, answer the question, why was this important? Use numbers or explain how your work helped the company. This makes it clear why your work mattered, not just what you did all day. So, if I were to take a personal example and show how it can be really impactful to reframe your bullets in this way, it would be something along these lines. I produced career advice videos, and I presented and published 12 career advice videos a quarter to support XYZ company mission of helping all people get jobs. See the difference there? Mistake number 7 is ignoring relevant unpaid experience. Many people feel that they shouldn't include anything on their resume that wasn't full-time or fully compensated work. This is especially true for students who have this internship background or part-time work history. However, that's totally not true. The rule here is, if you did it, and if it's relevant to the role, it is absolutely fair game, and you are encouraged to include it on your resume. If you enjoyed this video, feel free to share with your friends and loved ones. Also, turn on the notification bell to be the first to know whenever we drop a new video. Please share this video.